that.
No.
This is a horrible day.
Okay. And where are we on this one?
She said she was moving by the 31st.
I've been moving, Your Honor, but I've been doing this all by myself. So I was intending to have keys back to them on Wednesday, which is the last day of my lease. That unfortunately did not happen. I was there all last night till like 2:00 this morning, moving stuff. I got back up this morning, called off work, and I've been there all day. I got a rather rude call from the apartment complex this morning, asking me about the keys, making threats to me, telling me she'd been in my apartment and asking if I had, intended to leave it in that condition. And I said, well, I didn't give you keys. I'm still in the process of moving out. You didn't have permission to come in my apartment. So like, she's now telling me she's going to charge me another whole month's rent. And I literally left there with a load of stuff in my car to come here for this hearing. I don't even understand. I mean, I'm kind of like frustrated that they dragged me into court because they're the ones that said they weren't.
Well, ma'am,
I know I owe them. I applied for an SER and they denied me.
Okay,
Like,
but ma'am, you had said that you were going to move by the 31st.
Yes.
Okay.
And I've been doing everything I can to do so. I'm down to like probably 2 carloads of things. I've been moving stuff with my car all week long. I tried to contact the attorney to be like, look, like I don't have time to be in court because I'm taking off of work to do this. I'm trying to get moved. And they just were like, go to court. Every time that I've communicated with them, they either don't respond to me or they, just are rude.
You're not telling me my office is rude. I know that's not true.
I contacted them and I said, look, please don't make me have to go to court. Like I'm turning keys in at the end of my lease, like you guys asked to. And she just said, show up in court. And
here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to, how much is owing through? Well, there was 2737 through
3675, including 237 in cost.
How much?
Actually, 3675 plus 237 for 3912. That does include February because it is February.
Right. And it would be due and owing. I'm going to find after hearing, but there's no.
The days that I have had the keys.
Did they leave? Yeah.
Yes.
Where's the judgment?
I have.
Did you sign it?
Yeah.
I need to look at it before you sign that thing. Stop them before we do that. I'm going to find no tribal issue. I'm going to grant judgment for possession to the plaintiff, as well as a money judgment in the amount of $39.12. The money judgment was requested. That's going to be retroactive back to the date where plaintiff did not ask for a judgment because you were moving by the 31st. So that's going to take 5 days off of it. You're almost out of the premises. So a writ would issue the 5th or the 6th, excuse me, of February. Thank you.
Sir, I applied for an SER and they denied me, and I didn't even try to bring
They're
it up.
not going to, but sir, ma'am, they're not going to pay if you're no longer in the unit.
At the time I applied, I was still there, and they told me that they would not take my summons. That I don't know why he told me that my summons was not an eviction, and that they denied me because the summons was.
Okay, but if they took it now, what do you think is going to happen? SER is not going to pay this amount.
I know, I understand that I owe them, but I'm trying to keep it down as much as I can because I cannot afford to pay this.
Okay.
I mean, I can't afford to pay the whole February. I did not pay them December and January because I had to use that money to move. because they were
Okay.
supposed to renew my
And
lease.
here's what you do. I've given you to the 6th to get out of the premises.
I'm trying to have keys there today at
If
5.
you're gonna talk, then I'm not going
I'm
to.
sorry.
I've given you to the 6th to get out now that you haven't moved. What I'm going to suggest regarding the monetary portion is that you contact the landlord or Mr. Friedman and arrange a payment plan for that amount. That's the best way to handle this. Okay? SER, Hawk, anybody else, they're not going to pay this. So you arrange a payment plan. I've given you a little bit more time to get yourself out of there, turn in the keys, and you're going to be good.
So then am I gonna have to pay the whole month of February? If
I've included the amount of February in here. You can talk to them about that. February is due. Okay? That's the way it works. Thank you.
We enter into payment plans all the time.
That's right.
So is that also gonna show up on a judgment on my,
Ma'am, yes, it is. Don't wave me like that.
I'm trying to work with them and they were not willing to work with me. I called them, asked them to not cancel my lease and they didn't even return my phone calls. Like I got bad landlord verifications from them, so I couldn't find a place to move to.
Yeah, that's a part.
Sorry. Like,
Ma'am, I understand the frustration. That's why you didn't get a judgment the last time you were here.
yeah,
I gave you to the 31st. You said you were going to move. I realize the circumstance that you're in now, but I have to also be fair to the landlord.
I
And
know I'm gonna owe them the money, but every amount that you put on here is just putting me deeper into.
what do you want me to do?
I would like to not have to pay the entire month of
Then talk.
February. I would like to have the keys turned in by 5:30 today, which I have enough time to do.
Ma'am, if you turn in the keys, then you have a good argument to talk to them about not having to pay February. The problem is right now, you still have possession of those premises. Your February rent became due yesterday.
And I have a 3-day grace to pay it, which is tomorrow.
Ma'am, I don't know what you're asking in terms of that.
Nothing. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm asking. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, she is. Let me step in and get Miss Dornbush moving.
Your Honor, I wanted to introduce you to Magistrate Brayley, if you just have.
I don't want to do that.
No.
This is a horrible day. Why, you don't bring new people into,
I brought you a ray of sunshine.
yeah, you bring new people in when I'm having a bad day. You knew that.
I didn't know you were having a bad day, but.
No, you did. You could tell. You could tell. You were in here for the last hearing. You could tell.
Brayley, she's the new magistrate.
Yes, come on up. I'm sorry.
Cedric Simpson, the senior judge here in 14A.
Senior?
Yeah.
I'm the oldest of all of them. Hello.
Yeah, and Emily and Anna, his lovelies.
Yes.
And Alan is his other lovely.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
So how's it going?
Oh, it's going.
In today's courtroom hearing, a frustrated woman stands before the judge after missing her move-out deadline and falling behind on rent. She tells the court she's been doing everything on her own, packing late into the night, hauling boxes in her car and trying to work at the same time. But according to her, the apartment complex has been rude and even entered her unit without permission. The landlord's attorney presents the balance, $3,912, including rent and court costs. The judge listens carefully but reminds her that she promised to move out by the 31st, and it's already February, meaning new rent is due. After hearing both sides, the judge grants judgment for possession to the landlord, but gives her until February 6th to finish moving and return the keys. He also advises her to set up a payment plan since assistance programs won't cover what she owes. The woman pleads not to be charged for the full month, explaining she's almost done moving. But the judge calmly explains that as long as she still has the keys, she's still responsible. As the hearing ends, the judge reminds her to stay focused, turn in the keys, move out by the deadline, and start resolving the debt. Because in this courtroom, excuses don't erase obligations, and fairness cuts both ways. If you want to see more real courtroom moments where responsibility, pressure, and second chances collide, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you don't miss what happens next.